Hey guys, what is up? I know it has been like forever since I put a video up. I have just been really busy. Jasleen just graduated kindergarten, so with it being like the end of the school year, she just had like a lot of stuff going on at school. They had like a lot of activities and things like that, and I'm trying to talk kind of quiet because Daxton is upstairs sleeping right now. It is, what time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have to get myself ready for work because I have to go to work in a couple of hours. So I figured I would just do like, I kind of wanted to do like an update video, but since I have to get myself ready anyways, I thought I would just like film myself getting ready and then like talk about stuff at the same time. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Anyways, so Jasleen's last day of kindergarten, I was so emotional. I don't know what it was. I was way more emotional on her last day. Also, sorry if you can hear the TV because Jasleen's watching Coco right now. But yeah, I think I was like way more emotional on her last day than I was on her first day. On her first day, I was more like excited for her. And her last day was like, I don't know what it was. I think just because she has accomplished so much during kindergarten, and I think because it's like another milestone that she's like completed, and I feel like when your kid like graduates from kindergarten, it's like you're closing a chapter and starting like a whole new one with her going into first grade. Like kindergarten is their first year of school, and you know, she learned how to read, write, add, subtract. She made a ton of friends, and I loved her teacher, and I think I was really close with her teacher because she kind of like she saw the qualities in Jasleen that I see as her mom, and the qualities that I love about her she also loved about Jasleen, and so that I'm like so grateful that she had a teacher as great as her. And it's funny because like on her first day, I remember her teacher saying like she didn't know where anything in the school was because that was her first year teaching at that school. And I remember thinking to myself like, oh great, like she has a teacher that like doesn't even know anything about the school or whatever. And that was also her first year being a kindergarten teacher. But I really couldn't have asked for a better teacher for her, and Jasleen loved her. I know Jasleen's going to be loved by all of her teachers because she is just like amazing. She's like the sweetest, most caring. Her teacher even told me like on her one of her report cards, she said like Jasleen is the most kind-hearted person, like kid that she has ever met, and she really is. And I know all of her teachers are gonna love her. I know she's gonna make like a ton more friends, but I don't know what came over me. I just still could not help being so emotional on her last day. So that was kind of difficult. Today is, what is today? Today's Thursday. Her last day was Tuesday, so she's already been out of school for a couple of days. It is officially summer. I plan on vlogging. Sorry, I'm trying to find a mirror to use. I'll just use this one. I plan on trying to vlog and stuff a lot this summer since Jasleen's going to be home, and I'll probably have like a lot more to do. Also, I'm not going to be like explaining what I'm using or anything because I feel like that would be too long. I'm just going to get ready because I have to get ready for work. And it's already 12. Daxton's already been sleeping for an hour, and normally he only sleeps for like an hour and a half, so I have to like hurry up and do this. But yeah, I'm excited for the summer. My sister and my niece are actually coming to visit next month. They're going to be here for a week. So I'm probably going to take some time off of work while they're here. And normally when she comes to visit, like, I'll take a few days off or whatever, but she's only going to be here for a week, and we always go like so long without seeing each other that I think I'm just going to try to take that whole week off of school, or off of work. My sister just graduated from the RN program, so it's going to be nice for her because she's been like working and going to school a lot. So it's going to be nice for her to take some time off to enjoy herself over here. My sister and my niece live in Texas. My mom also lives over there, and my dad lives here. So yeah, I don't really get to see my sister that much, but I am pretty close with her. And I miss my niece a lot, so I'm excited that I'll get to spend some time with them this summer. But yeah, Daxton is like so big. What was I saying? Oh, it's funny because like I used to always say he was like so sweet. He was like the sweetest boy ever, and he still is, but he definitely has been getting an attitude lately. I feel like that has been happening over like the last, I don't know, maybe like 6 months or so. He like throws tantrums, and like if you don't give him what he wants, he gets very upset, and he will actually like throw himself onto the floor. He also, like, one day, this was like a couple weeks ago, we were all really sick, and we had like a cold and everything, and he was not the worst that he was. He was starting to get better, but he was still a little bit sick, probably didn't feel good. And like he woke up from his nap, and I brought him downstairs, and I was trying to lay with him on the couch, and he was like so upset. He like was throwing himself off of the couch, like trying to get down. So I put him down, and he was like throwing himself all around the floor. And he throws himself on the floor sometimes, like when he's throwing a tantrum, and I just kind of ignore him. Like I just kind of tell him no and then ignore it, because I don't want to like show him attention like while he's doing a tantrum, because I know that's what he wants and why he's doing it. So I just tell him like no. I just kind of say like no, Daxton, and then just like if he continues, I just kind of ignore it. But he was throwing himself around, and I was actually like a little bit scared. Like I didn't know something was wrong with him, because he had been really sick for a few days before that, but how he was like throwing himself around on the floor was a little bit scary. He ended up being fine. But yeah, I know like all kids are different, and they take out their frustrations in different ways. So yeah, I have been dealing with that lately, which has been awesome. He also is throwing a fit pretty much anytime I have to put him in his car seat to go somewhere. So that's great. I don't even know what my last video was. I think it was my Easter video or something. Oh, Jasline's birthday. She had a good birthday. It was a little bit stressful because this was the first year that I had a birthday party for her. Like, I invited kids from her class, and I probably won't do that again until she gets a little bit older and actually has like friends. Only 3 girls showed up, and we invited her whole class. But like I know kids don't really go to birthday parties anymore these days like they used to, and it was pretty expensive. Like I thought that I could do it and it wouldn't really be that expensive, but it actually was. Even with just 3 kids that were there, because there was parents there. This one girl had like her mom and her grandma there, and then I had like my dad, his wife, and Dylan's brother ended up coming, and he has 3 kids. So it was him, his 3 kids, his wife, and they also brought like a friend like that had a daughter with her. So that got really expensive really fast. We had her party at Peter Piper Pizza, and we ordered like a ton of pizzas, like drinks for everyone, like game tokens, and then I had to buy like her birthday cake, her decorations, whatever, balloons. I made like little favors for the kids, and I wish I would have recorded that, but I remember I brought my camera, but there was so much stuff going on. It was like so hectic, and birthday parties are so awkward. Like I was really, I guess, like nervous about having a birthday party for her, because I was like, I don't know what to talk to like the other parents about. This one lady that came, she was like really nice and asked me, like one of the parents, she asked me like if I needed help with anything. But then like we didn't really talk like throughout the party, because she brought her husband, and they like sat at a different table from everyone and just like kind of like did their own thing. And anyways, when I saw her at Jaseline's school like picking up her daughter, she like didn't even talk to me or like say hi or anything, and I was like, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird, because like she just came to Jaseline's birthday party. But yeah, I don't know, it's like super awkward, and I'm probably not going to do that again, and like I said, until she gets older and she actually has like friends. And I thought about doing her birthday party like at the park or something, and just getting like one of those jumping castles or whatever, but it's like over $100 to rent one of those, plus I had to buy food and everything still, so it probably would have been around the same amount of money. If you guys haven't seen the video I put together, I posted one. It was just like pictures of her like from when she was a baby and just like throughout her life. And every time I watch that video, I cry, because it's just so sad how fast time goes by and your kids grow up so fast. And I can't believe she's already going to be in 1st grade. Like, it's crazy. I hope she does good, because I'm just kind of worried. Like, I know school is like a lot harder now than it used to be, like when I was her age. Her teacher even said that they had a meeting, and she said like the curriculum that they're supposed to be teaching the kindergartners next year is like ridiculous. Like she said like at that rate they're going to be getting their PhDs in like 3rd grade. And sometimes it's just like a little bit much to ask the kids like the stuff that they expect from them. Like they're just kids, you know, they I don't know, it's a lot. Even kindergarten was hard. Like they were like having her like add and subtract in kindergarten. I thought that was crazy, because I swear I didn't do that when I was in kindergarten, but I'm not a teacher, what do I know? So yeah, that has been all of my little updates and stuff lately. Another thing I wanted to talk about is I'm thinking about taking some college classes, which is weird for me to even say, because I have never been like someone who wants to take college classes, but I don't know what's came over me lately. Like I just feel like I am going to be 26 this year, and I feel like I'm like not doing shit with my life, and I haven't, and like I keep putting stuff off. And I'm like, whoa. So you know, I think what I was saying was like college classes. I'm thinking about taking some. I'm just not exactly sure yet. If I do decide to do that, I will definitely like make a video on that and like let you guys know my experience with it. I graduated high school in 2009, so it's been 9 years since I've done any kind of school, and I have no idea how it's going to be, if it's going to be too difficult for me. I'm thinking about taking maybe just like a class or two online, just to kind of get a feel for it and see how I do. You know, when Jasmine was starting, like the year before Jasmine was going to be starting kindergarten, I thought like I would have time. So fly. I thought like I would have time to do college classes or maybe find a better job when she started school, but that was the year I found out I was pregnant with Daxton. So I kind of put everything on hold, and I like was always telling myself, you know, like when Daxton starts school or when he starts preschool, then I can think about doing something like that. But I feel like the more I put stuff off, like obviously the less motivated I'm going to be to really do it. So I have just been thinking about it a lot lately, and you know, I'm never going to know unless I try. And it is already like almost 12:30, so Daxton's going to be waking up like any second now. I'm going to try to get this video edited and put up before I go to work, but who knows if I'm going to be able to, because I always have issues with my computer too. Like with my laptop, I really need to get a new laptop, especially if I try to do online classes. Like there's no way that I can use the laptop that I have now. I would have to buy a new one. I'm pretty much done getting myself ready. Thankfully I was able to do it before Daxton woke up. But that is about it. I'm pretty much done getting ready. Like I said, I want to film more like vlogs and stuff during the summer while Jasmine's home from school. So be on the lookout for those if you're interested. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.